What's up, guys, and welcome back to Grand Cross Age of Titans, where last time I only had 100,000 power. Now I have 450,000 power, so I am killing it, my dudes. I have a castle level 10. I'd like to take it to level 11 very, very soon. But today I wanted to discuss, and by the way, shout out to Netmarble for sponsoring this video, sponsoring the next few videos here with Grand Cross Age of Titans. I'm having a blast playing the game. It's really fun. If you guys haven't tried it out, there's a link in the description for pre-registration. Check it out. But here's what I want to talk about today, and this is how to be good at this game, because I think for the beginning day or two, it's really just about following where you're told to click, right? And that's how you really should start in a game like this, is just follow where they tell you to click. Click the red dots. Like right now, I've got this little red dot down here. It's telling me that one of my heroes needs something. We'll talk about heroes at length today, okay? But follow the dots, follow where it tells you, do the story, click the little scroll on the left-hand side and do what this thing tells you to do. But then, and that's how they get you in the grind. They get you in the wheels, right? In the cogs of the machine. But then you start to figure it out, right? And so I wanted to just break down some pro tips of how to be good at this game, how to be better at this game. Okay, I don't want to say good because I'm still learning myself, but I feel like I've learned enough to give some pretty good tips. So number one is you always want to keep your training grounds busy. You always want to be training troops, maximum troops, and you want high-tech troops. And so in conjunction with constantly training troops, which is going to sap your resources, by the way, and notice here I'm at 141,000 total troops now, which is awesome. I've got various tiers of the various techie levels that you can have. So if I go over to the academy and hit the little like beaker thing, you can see that if I go to battle, that I've unlocked the swordsman, marksman, heavy cavalry, and battle cart. And that's super important. I've also gone all the way to marching training. I would love to get to gladiator and whatnot, but I need stuff to be higher level for that. So you do want, not only do you want your battlegrounds to be maxed and continuing to go, but you also want to keep this academy going. No matter what. It's like the laboratory in Clash of Clans. You got to keep this thing going because it's what gives you your technology. I've got stuff I need to do. Pickaxe and pulley. For gold. Nice. Yeah, I've got gold now. So that's number one. I mean, that's like key. But it's really, you can have the most powerful troops and the most troops ever, but it won't make a difference unless you have good heroes. Okay, so these heroes are absolutely essential. Right now, my strongest based on combat power is Kayla. She's level 30. And let's just use her as an example, okay? She is good with cavalry. I'm going to back up really quickly and show you guys this. So there's 4 different training grounds. There's one that does archers. There's one that does cavalry. There's one that does infantry. And there's one that does combat engineering, which is basically your battle carts and whatnot. And they can go all the way up to higher techs. I kind of called them catapults in the previous, just like a ballista or something, right? And so those 4 are different types of troops that you can use. And so the heroes all kind of specialize one way or the other. And so with Kayla, my strongest hero right now, she's only a rare level, and we'll talk about the rarities in a second. Cavalry is what she's good with. And so I typically always combine cavalry with her. And then she's also good with maneuvering, which means she's fast. My second strongest is Angus, and this dude's a beast. He is a combine, which means he's kind of balanced with everybody, which makes him amazing. And then Hunt is his other one, which makes him super powerful at fighting out in the big world. And so I love Angus. I didn't realize how good he was until we started going with him. I wanted Valkyrie to be really good, but she just never really got there for me. If you guys are playing through this game, by the way, let me know in the comments what heroes you're using and what hero combinations you like, what heroes you do like, don't like, etc. Because some of them seem to be way better than others. Now, there's something very, very important, and that is gatherers. Okay, gatherers. Now, this is Elion. He is a, I can't remember the name of their tribe. I'm sure if I click this little book, it'll tell me. Yeah, the Mashan tribe. That's right. So I got him from a summon. And he's a gatherer, which means I could send him out and gather resources. We'll talk about this in a moment. And I love him. And I wanted 3 gatherers, and I ended up getting 3 gatherers. This guy's good with archers. This one here, Sophia, is a gatherer. She's good with any troop. And then Larry is a gatherer, and she's good with combat engineering troops, which, by the way, she's the only one. So she always gets the engineering It's pretty awesome. But anyway, those three or however many, you want a bunch of gatherers that are high level because they are better at getting resources, and it's a good idea to do that fast. But back to Kayla. So there's also these star counts, right? And as you accumulate their mana stones, you can level them up. You once you get to level 10, they max out until you use the stars to get to basically unlock the next 10 levels. And so right now she is level 30, she's about to level 31. She can hold or take with her 43,000 troops, which is pretty awesome. And then her skills. Let's go in and talk about her skills. So you unlock these based on their star count. So like if I try to select this one, it won't let me because she's only a 4-star, and that one needs to be 5-star. And you can upgrade these skills with their mana stones, and so you get these, you know, from random boxes and stuff. So the stronger these get, the better. For instance, this one just increases her strength. This one increases strength when she's using cavalry, so even better, and etc. So you want to read through your heroes and figure out what they're good at and upgrade these skills as you can. And then lastly, our talents, and talents are super important. You can either choose to really focus on one side or the other, and there are actually items in this game that allow you to restart this in case you make a mistake. So I'm kind of focusing on cavalry with her, but like for instance with Elion, if I go to his talents, I'm focusing primarily on gatherer because I want him to be able to gather quickly and gather fast. And he actually has a speciality with let me see if I can find that information. It's somewhere. Maybe if I click this, no. Okay, I remember seeing where he'll specifically show that he's actually really good. Oh, right there, duh. Food gathering and wood gathering. So if I'm gonna do food or wood, I take this guy. I'm sure others are better at, I mean, like this is a combined gatherer. She's good at everything, and this one's good at food. So hopefully one day I get a stone gatherer. That would be absolutely amazing. But if you don't have strong heroes, you're gonna fail at this game, okay? Now let me demonstrate this really quickly now out in the world. So I'm out in the world, I'm gonna hit this magnifying glass and I'm gonna go to monster, okay? Level 10 is the highest around here, so I'm gonna hit search, and there's one right next to me, awesome. So I'm going to attack this guy with, oh, okay, I've gotta recall somebody. You know what, let's recall, one of them is probably closest. Oh wow, look at this dude. He's like, Elion's nearly done. Okay, I sent all these at the same time. Elion's done in 5 seconds. I couldn't have planned that better myself. While Larry is got 7 minutes left. That's because Elion is the best. I love him so much. So once he gets home, and that's going to take 1 minute, I can send somebody else to go do the fighting. So I want to demonstrate how important these heroes really are. You can actually see him leading the charge up there. He is so cool. I love his hat with the antlers. I mean, he's just the best. I love him. I actually just got him recently and leveled him up really quickly. But okay, so he returned. He brought home 320 plus 19,200, so 339,200 food, which we desperately needed. I actually got an achievement. I've gathered 3 million food. Nice. So I'll claim 90,000 free food because I did that. That's amazing. And so, okay, let's attack this level 10 guy with my best combo. What's the problem? Why are we not? Oh, okay, that's important. I've got 2 slots for battling and an additional 3rd slot for gathering. So I've got to recall one of these. Larry's nearly done. Come on home, Larry. Larry? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one's name. Help me out in the comments. She's with Kayla. I know how to pronounce that one. And naturally, a floating mushroom lady is not very fast, especially when accompanied by siege equipment, but she's nearly there. Oh man, it's amazing how not fast the non-cavalry troops are. When you use cavalry, it's amazing, but everybody else is just terrible. So, okay, they've returned. I brought home over 300,000. That's amazing. And now let's finally demonstrate the attacking. So it automatically chooses, by the way, your best heroes. So if I were to go to infantry, it's selected Kayla and Valkyrie. If I select the archers, it does the same thing. Actually, it chooses the same for all of them. That's interesting. That's fine. Okay, let's use cavalry. I've just talked about how amazing they are. And by the way, I'm not bringing every single horseman I have because they can only bring so many troops, and I've got more horsemen than I'm able to bring. So that's awesome. So I just want you guys to see how quickly we destroy this dude, okay? They're both level... no, one of them's level 30 and the other one's level something else. I don't even know. But we are dominating this dude. If you look at this little bar right here, we're already halfway... that one's already halfway dead, while mine is you can't even tell that we've taken any damage. Like it's not even, it's gone, like game over. And somebody leveled up even, so that's amazing. So, and you can see right here, like we lost nobody, they lost everybody. We heavily wounded 20. Well, we had 20 heavily wounded. They had over almost 4,000. So like we destroyed them. So now if I go and I search for level 10 monsters and I send somebody else, let's choose somebody like that's barely getting going here. Let's send this archer dude, okay? He's an archer dude, so he needs, oh, dang it. I hate that it resets that. So I'm going to click archers and I'm going to send the archer dude. His name is Finn or Flynn or Findu, I don't even know. All right, and let's send this guy and just see how he does. It's not going to be pretty. He's only level 1. I like that they can start shooting from a distance because they are archers, but you can see they're only doing like 82 at a time, and they're taking damage as well. I'm not even sure like how that works, but you can see with this little green bar here that he is actually losing people. Not as fast as I expected. Are we about to beat a level 10 because my troops are actually teched up? That would be kind of crazy, but you can see this guy's got like damage being done to him versus the other set, which didn't really take any damage. So it's clear that although my troops are the same, the heroes make a huge difference, and that's why you need good, strong heroes. So now let's talk about how to do that. I guess I'll wait until this battle's over so we can see how close this one goes. So it looks like my guys took over half damage, which is brutal. Do I already have the, I do. Okay, so Finn, his name is Finn. So he went down significantly further. We were 94 were heavily wounded earlier, only 20 were. So we won, but barely, although I did see that he leveled up. I wonder how high his level went that time. But that proves that you got to have some good, strong heroes, okay? So let's go in and look at Finn. Is this Finn? Wow, he went from level 1 to level 10 with one battle. That's pretty impressive. So let's actually experience this whole starring up thing. So you get these little stars. I think I mentioned mana stones. You don't use the mana stones for the talents. But the stars you get from summoning. So I'm going to go ahead and use 3 of the 167 I have to increase this guy's star. Now he can go up to level 20. And then I'm going to choose all archer talents because that's just what sets this guy apart. So I'm going to choose mostly defense. I feel like that's important. And we're also going to do, there you go. Okay, so I've chosen a whole bunch of archer talents, and then the skill doesn't get an upgrade until I get the mana stone. So that is it. So Finn just went way up in the world. That's amazing. So really the way that you get stronger heroes is you got to summon. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to summon. I don't have any normal summons, but I do have a couple of these advanced summons. So let's do a free summon. Skip the thing because I've seen it a million times, and I got more stars. Awesome. So if I actually now use one of these scrolls, let's see, I'm just hoping I get, nice, I got another Angus. Perfect. Okay, so let me show you what happens when you get a duplicate. And I got some more troops too. That's almost like better than getting the duplicate. Might as well use the last scroll while we're at it. Ooh, Natalie, that's funny. I was just looking at all of the heroes and thought she'd be kind of cool to have. She's a Combine Gatherer. You gotta love them gatherers. So that's the first time I've actually seen her. That's amazing. So if you go in, if I click Angus and go to skill, I got his mana stones because I got a repeat of him in the summon. So I'm going to select this one here and upgrade that skill. It's now maxed out. So both of these are now maxed out. So I need to get him to level 30 before I can do anything else like that. So this is where it all boils down. You can click and see like where his power is coming from and all this. If you scroll down below the ones you have, you can see the other ones that you don't have yet. All these are legendaries. By the way, I do have a legendary. She's just not that spectacular in my opinion. She's an archer supporter. So like I use her when I'm doing combination, like 2 troop things, but not by herself really very often. So she's cool. If she's way better than I'm thinking and you know it and I don't, let me know in the comments. But anyway, guys, that is kind of an overview of how to be better in this game. I'm going to recover my poor troops. And yeah, I'm going to keep progressing in this game. And I had one more question for you. If I make an alliance, because I'm in this Chromium alliance and I'm thinking about starting my own. If I started my own alliance, would you join me? Let me know in the comments, because if a bunch of you say yes, you would join my alliance, then I will make an alliance. I am in the Second Kingdom. Kingdom number 2. I'm not sure if you could choose that when you make the game. I don't remember, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you would join my alliance. We might do that in the next video. That's it for me for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed today's video and learned something. If you have any questions, post them down below and I will answer them. Just give me time, just in case I'm not super like quick at responding. But that's all for me. Thanks for tuning in, and see you all next time.